Hello YouTube, this is Dr. DaretoBeCreative, and I am here with project number, is it 4? Yeah, project number 4, I believe, with telling my kid what to do with a paper pad. So I've been using this paper pad, Chanel True Stories, and I am actually down pretty thin. This is unfortunately, both ways, depends on how you look at it, a weird paper pad, which is not atypical for paper pads nowadays, but this one has a lot of cut parts that are very useful for like these. You know, you can use this as a background, but that's really a cut apart page. The same thing with this could be either way. That one, this one is a really good one for cut aparts. That one too, but you don't have to. That one too, but you don't have to. This one definitely. That one definitely too. So a lot of those pages are really, to me, ideal to be used. Probably in embellishments and cards and things like that. So, well, I'll explain a little bit more about that. But anyway, let me jump right in and show you what I did for project number 4, I believe. So I got this die, another one of my new dies, and I want to use it, and this is by Momentum. I got it from Tuesday morning, and this is a small box die. And oh shoot, I thought I still had the number with it. Anyway, so I was $3.99 from Tuesday morning, and the dimensions is 2.75 by 2.75, so it's just a square box. Now it calls for you to make 2 in order to make the box. So it just says use your die cutting machine to cut 2 pieces. I didn't even look at the picture, so that caused me to make a boo-boo. Let me explain what I mean. I put out 6 pieces of paper, cut them in half, and only anticipating using half, and the other half I was going to use to cut some tags out. But when you cut it, and of course I had directional paper, meaning that the paper had a print on it, and you need to be cognizant of that direction. When you cut it out, so if you do have this die, and just like with other box dies, I guess I just really wasn't thinking, you have to cut it one way. So I would cut it, say on the pattern paper, then flip the paper to the right side, then cut it. So then you have it cut on opposite sides of paper instead of just cutting twice out in the same direction. It doesn't work. And I cut it out twice in the same direction, which means I had to use the other half of the piece of paper to cut it out again. So I ended up with enough to make 12 boxes versus making 6 boxes. I really didn't want to make 12. I only wanted to make 6. Nothing wrong with it. I have extra ones left over that I can share. I did just wanted to use this extra paper to make some tags out of it. So, I mean, it's no big deal. But just be mindful of that when you're cutting, that you have to cut it in the right direction. So the way the box works, and I'll show you, I left this one open. So it opens up on one, I'm sorry, I'm out of frame. It opens up right here on both ends. I glued this one down, and on all the rest of the boxes I glued them completely both sides down. But I just wanted you to see how it works. Of course, it's more sturdy once it's glued. So if you were to put some contents in there, you know, you can type it down with some repositional tape. So I didn't want to cut out any more stuff. I had a ton of paper pieces that I've shown you before that I fussy cut just from the paper pad collection, which I have a lot still left, and I only cut out 1 piece of paper. This is not even including the parts that go along with the card section. And then I had some other stuff that I had punched out that I had used when I was making the 4x4 envelope, when I made the mini file folder using these. So I had some of that stuff left over, so I just wanted to use that just to embellish the top without having to cut anything out, die cut, or punch anything else out. So with that, I just used those scraps, and I just layered some of the stuff on the top. Again, you can put anything you want to decorate these boxes. You know, that is totally your taste and your style and what's available to you. And again, I was just using what available ephemera that, well, technically it's not the real definition of ephemera when you say these are paper pieces, but we all use it that way. But anyway, this is one of the alphabets under there, just one of the Polaroids. This is the cutout from the paper. This piece of paper left over from this piece of paper I cut out. The light bulb, punched out that butterfly, put some bling on it. That's one of the circles that I cut out. All this is fussy cutting that tag out. That was from a bow punch by Fiskars, and that circle was a punch as well. And I just layered it real quick. You know, simple, fancy, however you want to do it. Again, there's no right or wrong. Use whatever you have to make your box and decorate it. So that's kind of how the box will look. Here's another one. I had the love punched out. I fussy cut out that teacup. That's a little bee punch, a ticket punch. That's what's one? This is a Marvy tag punch. Put some gold thread in the background. That's a Martha Stewart's bird punch, and just put a bling there. And again, you can put whatever you choose to on your boxes. That's a hello punch, and I believe it's EK Success. That is one of the dies that I recently got from Tuesday Morning, which was the strip dies, and that was by, I believe it's Quick Cuts, and it's the doily, the 4 in a row, and then the miniature one of it. The Martha Stewart punch, that's the Polaroid from the paper collection, and that's that Marvy tag punch as well. And there's our alphabet in the background that came there. I fussed to cut out the paper. This one I just used to put a belly band on it, so just a strip of some of the paper left over. And another one of the Polaroids, some of the gold thread, one of the sentiments cut out. Fussed to cut out that, what is that, camera, and that typewriter. And I punched out a doily with one of my punches that I got from, let's see, which one is that? EK Success. Yeah, one of those big punches. And I got it before Tuesday Morning. I never had those on clearance. But actually, I haven't seen that particular one, that doily one, in Tuesday Morning yet. But it probably will be coming soon because the other ones are in there. But anyway, that's that one. And this one, another Polaroid. Just put some sequins on it. That was that flower punch was by the Paper Studio. That bow again was by did I say EK Success? No. Fiskars, I think. I forgot. And that's the doily punch again. That's a ticket little bee. That's just a strip of leftover paper, and then just put some sequins on it. That bird is Fiskars. That's that doily punch. Just use a paper belly band and use some bling. And those flowers are the Paper Studio flower punch, which has like 4 or 5 flowers on it. You punch out at one time. Fuss to cut out the camera, and that Polaroid, and that circle. And that's it. And again, you can make them any kind of way you want. Put any kind of textures on it. I just was using the stuff that I already had to make these quickly. I didn't want to punch out some additional stuff. So anyway, that's it. But fun little quick little job. You need a little quick box that you can put some little trinkets in. Again, it was, let's see, 2.75. Yeah. So if you look in here, you can put some little candies in there, some little chocolates and stuff. So it's about, you know, that the depth of it. You can, you know, like I said, your fingers fit in there. So you can put some bling, some candy, something, you know, small little treat that you want to give to somebody and gift it to them. The sturdier the paper, the better, of course, obviously, and as well as the tape. But I find it once you put when you close all 4 sides, it feels more sturdy than when you have one of the sides open. But anyway, thanks for liking, watching, and subscribing. And hopefully, if you had a pad of paper, you are trying to kill it as well, and you know, do as much projects as you can. So I think I don't have enough. I don't think to do a mini album left. I don't know what I'm gonna do left, but anyway, I will be coming soon with some more projects for the rest of this paper, and I will keep these flat, and I will probably give these away as little goodies to some people in goodie mail. So I have some flat ones where I already need to make something. I have some already made quickly. So anyway, thanks for liking, watching, and subscribing, and I dare you to be creative. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.